Hello, in this tutorial I'm going to show how I can make a quick modification to the AgilEntity templates that will modify a certain aspect of the behavior for delivering action reports. So you can see here by looking at my Thunderbird inbox, I have notifications set to go to the super user account, which is set as this address here, and I'm receiving a action report for guest authentications wherever they happen to be in the room. Now, users can authenticate as a guest to pretty much any of the services provided through a free numeroom or a public numeroom. So as I'll show here, accessing the public numeroom portal, if I wanted to, I could then authenticate, and here I would be as guest. And this action would then begin the process of monitoring my behavior on the system. Now, I would like that possibility to still exist, but it shouldn't be the default option. So I'm going to change the code so that it's no longer the default option. And I will do that by going into the IDE, taking a look at the package that contains the templates. The template in question is called converse.jsp, and we have that loaded here. Here, looking at the code, we scan down looking for the place where the guest user object instance is created, and there we go. And this is the point, this is the line we're looking for. It says guser.setSendActionReport. So what we want to do is change this from 1 to 0, or just or rather just erase the line completely, which is more code efficient, and that will ensure that subsequent requests, guest requests for authentication into any numeroom will not generate a report via the action report capability. So rather than make the change in the IDE, first thing we'll do is in VSS open check out the file for changes, and then we'll go into, we'll actually do it through AgilEntity itself. Because it's a distributed development environment, it has, and one of the core requirements of the design was that it was able to manage itself in a recursive manner. So it manages its own templates. And so we'll just go ahead and look for the JSP type. And here we can search on the name of the template. And should bring up the options. There we go. And then here we go. This is the same code that we were just looking at in the IDE, but presented in a web interface. And we'll just scroll down through the location where the guest user account is created. And there we go. And so what we'll do is change this. Well, we'll just remove it since the default I'll just comment it out. It's a little bit of extra code in the form of the commented out region, but that's not included in the compiled JSP template. So we comment it out, we save the template, and we update the change on the database, and then now we can update the change in the actual file system. Now, having done that, the authentications to guest objects will not generate action reports. And we can actually go to the file system and make sure that the live template has actually been modified. Converse. Scroll down to the appropriate region and we should see the commented out send action report notes. Awesome. And so that's pretty much it. We can now log out and authenticate as a recompiling the file. There we go. Put in the now we've authenticated. And then we could log out and this would have otherwise generated a action report entry. But if we go into the logs, you see we have not received for that particular event. It's currently 6:51. $1,800. So as you can see, we haven't received a report and we haven't received a notification email. So that solved the problem that we had. It's that easy to make modifications to back-end dynamic code without major hassle. And that ends the tutorial illustrating how to make a really fast change to a back-end template in the AgilEntity platform. Thank you for watching.